My video starting, my video starting, my video starting, my video starting, my video is starting. Okay, hello everyone. Good to see everyone here. My name is Coach Karen and I am here to help. And today, for the whole month of January, I'm going live trying to help you with the problems that I hear about all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. And this is the question I have for you. Are you building brick walls with negative thoughts, negative feelings, and negative actions? It's a question, and you could say, like, what do you mean building brick walls? So I'm going to share a story with you. Years and years ago, when I was coaching at Weight Watchers with a group of people at MLT Vacations, we decided that we were going to do a 5K together. And this was going to be our first thing ever. We're going to get out of our zone and we're going to go and we're going to train for this 5K and we're going to make it happen. And one of the people in the group, Jeff, he said every single time he got on the treadmill, because that's where he started to train, it felt like a brick wall in front of him. So I'm running against this brick wall and I'm trying to get somewhere, but it is so hard, okay? And that reminds me of this conversation that I'm having with you about how he wasn't trying to build a brick wall. It was there because he was trying to overcome inertia, years of not training for a 5K. By the way, he and I ended up running, I think, a half marathon on a Halloween one year. We ran a marathon together in 2012, I think. So we went from a 5K to all of that. So the brick walls that are in front of you, are they of your own making? Are you thinking certain things? And these are the thoughts that build the wall. I can't. It's too hard. It's taking too long. This should happen a lot faster and easier because it looks like it does that way for other people. I'm never going to get there. I might as well give up now. This just, oh hell no. Every one of those thoughts that's running through your head, if it's ever run through your head, is part of what it takes to build a brick wall. And so piece by piece, we add the bricks, we add the mortar, and all of a sudden we got this brick wall in front of us that says it is impossible. And that is not the case. Making progress in your mindset, making progress with your body, making progress with your heart, making progress with your career is a step by baby step approach. And unfortunately, it is the tiny things that you do, the very unsexy things that you do, that create the biggest difference. It is not the grand gesture. The grand gesture is what we see on commercials on TV. The grand gesture is when we see the person cross the finish line. OMG, what did it take to cross the finish line in a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, on and on? And I've run 2 marathons myself, and I used to do a lot of halves. That was my favorite, 13.1 miles and all of that. Oh, it took getting up every day, and instead of listening to the voice in your head that says, I can't, you go, I can. Instead of listening to the voice that says, I don't want to, you say, you don't have to want to. You can just do it. Instead of listening to the voice that says, it's taking too long, you can say, other people far less skilled than you have done things like this, and so you can do it too. So I'm going to pull back from all of that. So simmer on those thoughts. What are some of the things that you have said, felt, thought, or chose to believe as part of your narrative, just of your own making, assuming that they're true? I'll never get out of this job. Is that true? Well, maybe you haven't gotten out of it yet, but it doesn't mean you'll never get out of it unless you keep saying stuff like that to yourself, because that keeps adding another brick to the pile. And that wall is just going to keep showing up in front of you. And it's like, you can't, you can't, you can't. And we want to clear the way. We want to clear the way from those statements, I can't, it's too long, I'll never get there, it's not fun, it's whatever, whatever. So we've talked at the beginning of the year, New Year's resolutions, you're not a resolution, you're an evolution, you're evolving. Hopefully you know more things about yourself than you did before, about your limitations, about your honesty, whatever, okay, about what you want, about what you don't care about anymore. That is a Pandora's box right there. Maybe you just don't care about running a half marathon anymore. Like me, I don't care about that anymore. There was a time where that was my be all and my end all. Okay? For me right now at 56 years old, training for a half marathon, I know I can do it. A full, that's going to be too much. But I don't know that I want to run that much. I don't know if I want to just train those running muscles that way. So it's really okay for me to let go of that. I don't need to add that to a brick wall that says, look, you can't do things that you used to do. Because that makes me feel bad. That makes me feel less than. And you're never less than. You are equal to the moment. So this coaching, what's it about? It's about, are you building brick walls with your thoughts, feelings, or actions? And if you are, it's time to dismantle that brick wall building. You are not a bricklayer, okay? This is not your job. Your job, if you want more for yourself or you just want ease. Remember last week's coaching about kindness and ease. I don't want things to be hard. I'm in COVID burnout. I need things to be a little easier. I need things to have a little bit more smooth edges. So I am challenging you this week to, 1, listen to your thoughts. Pay attention to the narrative you're telling yourself. Does that match the life you want to be living? If it does, you're good. If you say, I keep telling myself stuff that doesn't work for me. I can't exercise. I can't get on my treadmill in the basement. I can't eat more fruit. I can't drink more water. I can't prioritize my sleeping. I can't get over myself. Sounds like you decided you're not going to. That's different than I can't. And what if you started sharing with yourself a different story, a different narrative? Open a new chapter in the book of you, and you're the star in the book, right? I can do stuff. I can start bitty bitty and do something. I can choose to think differently and see what happens. That is a gift you and I both have. I can think about myself differently. I can think about myself as a world of possibilities as opposed to a world of defeats. I can think differently, feel differently, do differently, little bitty, 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 bitty by a time, and see what it does for my life. Because even though we're in COVID burnout, we are so long over COVID fatigue, it is burn out. We can still choose things. I kind of like that place. I like that place to be. And again, let me remind you, it is the little things you do every day that make the difference. It is not the grand gesture. The grand gesture is sexy. Oh, I went and took a massage and that was so great. I had a massage. I feel so much better. And then you come back to your regular life at home. So now what are you doing there? Oh, I started to drink more water at home and I got a really pretty water pitcher and I have a nice glass. Doesn't seem sexy 12 times a day drinking out of that water pitcher, but that's where change happens. Not with the grand gesture. They're nice, but they aren't long lasting. So with that, I wish you a great week. I wish you some clarity in your mind. I wish you energy in your body. And I wish you openness in your heart so that you are open to more for yourself if that's what you're looking for. I am Coach Karen. I am here to hold you accountable. I am here to help you. So if you're not subscribing to my blog and getting that in your inbox every week, absolutely go to KarenOstromsky.com and subscribe to my blog. Send me a contact form. If you're looking for more external accountability, that's my job, because you don't have enough of it. That could be true. Set up a coffee chat with me so that you and I can talk about how I could help you, if that's possible or not. Okay, no obligation, no nothing. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a transformer. So if you're looking for transformation and help and change, and this is what is important to you, and you need more help with it, that's where I come in. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me. We are coming back again next week, 4 o'clock. Self-sabotage. Yes, I'm all set up for that. Okay, I will see you then. Thanks for being here.